that we're going to practically walk down a logical path of individual experience to get there. That is my dream here. So I would argue that we absolutely have a choice, right? I right now have no hands up. I could choose to lift my left or right hand. And that is something I can do right now. That is the subjective experience, is that I feel that I had this opportunity to make a choice. So I wanna run through like a little deeper thought experiment here. The first thing I want you to do is just clear your mind, like think of any state, just any state in the United States that bubbles up, and just like, okay, so we have a state that pops up. For me, it's Missouri. I don't know why it's Missouri, but it's Missouri. Do this a couple more times, but what I want, like the really important thing is that you actually observe how the idea comes from your subconscious into your conscious. So it's like, we're going to think of a state again. And I just want you to watch how that actually happens, how the thought of the state transitions from a place that we have no awareness of into a place where we have awareness of. So we're just going to think of another state, and boom, it pops up, and we're like, okay, this idea of a state transferred over from a subconscious place into a conscious place. And then we're going to do that again, observing how this is happening. And we're just going to think of any city in the United States. And the city in the United States just bubbles up, and we're like, boom, okay, from the subconscious to the conscious, and now I have a city. And then we're going to do this one more time, and we're going to observe how this pops up, and we're going to do this any city that is in England, and a city just bubbles up, right? For most of us, the city that bubbles up when we say think of a city in England is London. And if it wasn't London for you, it wasn't because you had free will. It was because you were exposed to other cities in England that weren't London. So you could not have possibly thought of a city in England that you weren't aware of. You can only think of those things that you are subconscious, that your subconscious has collected and made a part of you.